Welcome back to Anno 117 Pax Romana. This episode is gonna be a big one because in the last episode of our campaign, of MARCIA Campaign, we finished Act 1. We finished with the first region, the Latium region, or Italy if you wish, and we're moving now in exile. We're moving to a new region, Albion, or the, Celtic, so you can think about Brittany, basically, or Great Britain. Let's dive right in.
And I am an imposter. I've taken a dead man's place.
Oh, something happened.
Banished to the last fringes of the earth, we pass beyond all knowledge.
Where's my escort? And we lost also our tower of archers, apparently.
Land ahead. Remember what we agreed.
I dread to think of it.
And who might you be? You're no Imperial messenger. Pentaconter! What's all this? Where's your commander?
I am Gaius Titanius, governor.
Titanius, I heard you were ill. Very ill.
Oh, the bracing sea breeze. He's a changed man.
So I see. And you brought a Lucanian cow. A beast of war.
The Emperor said he was to ride...
No riding. You must have misunderstood. Come. Let me introduce you to the chief of the Capel.
Corvinus, I can't pay tax if the Skaha keeps snatching up my fillies.
Manx? News from Latium. New governor.
Ave, chief.
Manx anxious. But what's this magnificent beast? It's got a long face.
So it does. Listen, Titanius. 2 islands lie beyond the White Cliffs. An outpost on either would extend the limes, offering some foothold against our enemy, the Skaha. Tread carefully. She will be watching.
I think the Procurator already suspects something is off.
I really do not think it wise to lie to him. You might alienate the only person still in touch with the Empire.
You mean the only one who could rat me out to the Emperor? Ben, I'm sorry it had to be you. I just don't... You know I can't.
The truth has an unfortunate habit of revealing itself at the worst possible time. I hope you will reconsider the need for secrecy.
And then what? Wait until they drag me back and lock me up in a temple, like they did with Julia? Marry the Procurator? No thanks. I may be forced to play their petty games, but I am not going to let them dictate my moves.
So yes, we lied, right, to the military commander of this base. It's so cool that we can actually go in. I'm still pretty disappointed that it's a man there and it's not Marcia, but
Since
okay.
you are doing us all a favor here, the treasury at Whitecliff can cover your first settlement.
Oh, that's kind. Is that him there? Hello. Welcome. Can I take your house? Sorry, it's not perfect,
Our
right?
scouts have sighted new land.
It's a bit of a gimmick, but it is. That was, the military base over here.
Our scouts have sighted
Yeah,
new land.
I heard you. So we have indeed discovered 2 islands over here, and we can choose which one we want, right? One between the 2. We also have a trader over here. Okay, this is this guy Monks, right? Yes. Okay. We still have our ship, I hope. Yes, we still have our ship over here with a bit of resource. Okay, and yeah, we need to select one of the 2. We are now in the part 4, the deep end. Titanius and all the household have been exiled, right? So that's where we are. I see a couple of things there. A festival.
Your judiciousness.
What? Oh, this is for Juliana. This was probably happening just before. Don't think we're gonna get it, but maybe I'm gonna give this. Okay, riot.
As painful as it appears, a touch of
Yeah,
civil
that
unrest.
was on the other TT, and here he offers a boost to your finance. We're
This should
37,000
fall
now.
within your jurisdiction.
The Procurator, so that's him, explained that Calidus has set aside a float to keep you above water on your mission. New Emperor clearly hadn't expected you to arrive so well prepared. Okay, so he gives us 10,000. We can accept or refuse this support. It's interesting they don't tell us if we decline. I'm not gonna say no to some money.
My report.
Okay.
We thank you, Procurator.
We stand.
So we indeed have 47 instead of 37. So this island over here, we're talking about 6 marsh lot, 8. Here this is 9 and 8, so it's a bit bigger. The fertilities are also slightly different actually. We have here herbs and a small bird population. Versus here we have the dye and the salt work. Okay, interesting. I mean, I think we're gonna go for the bigger one. But bigger, doesn't always mean better. Like this is actually pretty complex. Like you don't have a lot of space outside of those mountains. If I look over here, there is a bit more space actually. Maybe this is easier as a first island. Let's go there. Let's go there. Okay. So I'll see you in a minute when the ships arrive. As you can see, this is definitely a very different colors, theme than what we had in Italy, right? We're talking now about a lot of rain. We're talking about these marsh over here instead of clean rivers. And so all of the production chain, the population is going to be different. Even more, we are going to have the choice between 2 types of kind of upgrades or tiers of population. So I'm excited to show you that for sure. We will obviously continue to have some missions. We don't have access right now to many, I don't think my research is continuing. I think it has stopped, yes, because we don't have access to our old island. Good thing we made a bit of progress before moving. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me see, this ship has arrived soon. We could have actually put it also on the other side, but I think this is a good side here, or maybe even more there. Let me see. I'm thinking to, be able to easily go to the second island there. It's pretty good here, right? So we're gonna keep it on this corner.
We advance.
So let's accelerate the time quickly. Remember, you can change also the time of the day, right? And you can even set it always to a specific time if you prefer. So let's build this. And it is worth noting that based on the size of the island, you do have tax. If you remember, in my first island in Latium, it was actually 100. This one is 80. So it's a bit smaller.
Hurry you go on, you make tearful Eno look cheerful.
Festina Lente.
As soon as you have your nose in some ledgers, you'll feel a lot better. You'll see.
Now she likes him. So basically, we need to restart. Alright?
I won't feel better so long as I am condemned to sodden marsh.
Doesn't seem to be happy. So let's go. We're gonna start like a city slightly different from before. So I'm gonna place a road over here. One all the way to the marsh. Okay. And we're gonna need, of course, quite a few trees. So here on this side, that seems good. Hopefully we'll be in range. I didn't really calculate.
Come all the way out
Yes, we are. Perfect. We don't really have a mission yet, right? Or did I miss it? I don't see any mission. Maybe it's coming. Oh, because we paused.
Now for houses.
Yeah, I think the first mission was to do the wood. We've done that. Next is to put some houses. I also see a mission here. Find 3 shipwreck. Okay. Why not? Why not? Is that... yeah, it's those things here actually. So easy to find, right? Easy to find. I can see... no, there's none here. But anyway, we're gonna find them easy. In the meantime, let's start putting a city. So given I have started put, you know, some production on this side, maybe we put the city on that side. We're gonna have similar, you know, the residence over here. We have access already to the villa. I'm not gonna build it right away at this point, and we're also not going to build any of these at this point. Let's just focus on a few houses.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
I don't think we're gonna put it right there. Let's go a bit further and able over here. Yes, that sounds like a good place for the city. Let's go a couple of houses here, same there and here. And remember, you can just over one house and have a road all around. We've started to unlock some productions. In this case, for food, they want either cockles or eels, so very different from the Latium region. But similarly, you know, we're gonna need to give one of these to upgrade, but you can give both if you want, and they will give you different things. For example, here, right, we have population and happiness, and this one is population and income. I'm feeling like this one is gonna be pretty easy. It's in the marshland, and this one is also pretty easy. It's in the arbor. So let's go. I guess we're gonna do that like this. Just one is probably totally fine for my small population. And I think this was already providing, yes, an area of effect of 3 income for each building in range. So we may want to add more building over here. This one is in the marshland, so we actually need to start positioning here. You know, this is not working. It needs to be somewhere here. I think we're gonna need a warehouse, but maybe we start over here, right? So the idea is we need to start expanding the road in the marsh like this, right? And then we're gonna need to connect the buildings. So in this case, I think we can put it as close as possible, but it does need enough space, right? So maybe we even expand a bit, because here I'm gonna build, for example, you know, thinking about farms type thing. So maybe we put it more on this side. And we just need a quick road. Oh, I think I put it, is it on? No, it's fine. Okay. And that probably will be too far. Yes, this is too far. So we just add a small warehouse here. So that's gonna cost money, but it's the cost of doing business, as they say. And I'm guessing this is also gonna be enough. Yes, totally fine. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do this, and yeah, we are going to be fine. We have only 7 waiters, so we may need a few more, to be honest. This is what's, no, at 20 we're gonna unlock these ones, so I'm gonna wait for that because that's going to give population 2. Let's see how we're doing on these ones. So we found some resources, that's great. Actually, that's not so great. We are gonna need to first deliver all of these and then come back.
Through the waves.
And then come back, because yeah, we only have 2 spaces, right? So got a bit of weapons, a bit of warps. I hope they're not going to be disappearing.
Marcia Titania, when you've time, I'd like to hear more about what's going on at home. I can't believe old Lucius is on the warpath again.
No, he's not. He's dead. What are you talking about?
Whitecliff. That's the Procurator's Isle.
Okay, so now that we've given food, they are asking for some public services. Where's my ship? Oh, it's gonna take a bit of time. So let's focus on the public services indeed. We unlock 2. Not the same. This is the market and the bardic earth. Again, at the beginning like this, personally, especially now that we have quite a bit of reserve money, I suggest you give both of them. But at some point, you know, you may want to be a bit smart and not give everything. Okay, this one has a different size. I hate that. I mean, it's on purpose, obviously, to make the game a bit more interesting. But that doesn't help with my typical kind of grid base. What's happening? going on? Okay. Yeah, just that. Okay. So we have the 2 services. That's gonna bring even more people. Alright. This is not giving access at this point to any new things like research. We are also low on wood now, so I'm thinking we're going to actually fix that soon. Why? Come on. Not sure why it's not connecting. Oh, no way. So yes, maybe let's put a second one right away here. Don't want this to be a problem for expansion. What maybe the problem is to find enough trees. So that's the challenge. We have a warehouse here, so we should be fine because yes, this is too far from these 2. I've put it here because remember this is giving a bonus based on all of the buildings close by, so that's good. Let's deliver this quickly and hopefully this is still there. Let's see. Yes. Come on, ship.
Festina Lente.
Okay. So we're gonna get that one. Then I guess this is the next one. Oh, here I see also another one, so that's great. Fashion needs is the next goal, but we're very low on timber. So that's gonna take a second. But yeah, here are the 2 new needs. We have the re-choose and the tunics. This is probably where it's gonna start becoming a bit more of a production chain, but you can see not too hard. This is, by the way, the exact same production we have in the Latium. I keep saying the old world in my mind from Anno 1800, but no, it's in Latium. So you can definitely, produce it in Latium, bring it here. But in this case, we don't really have an island in Latium anymore, so we don't have a choice. We're gonna have to make it locally. This provides also income and knowledge for all the houses close by. So I'm thinking we will probably put it as much as possible, somewhere over here. I also see this thing here is a problem. And same here, this is income and health. So yes, we're also going to put it as close as possible. We have a mission. Okay, so we'll look at it in a second. First, I want to get started on these. So like I mentioned before, this is a bit more like a farm. And we need to make sure we have enough marshland for this one. So I'm not going to go too crazy on the marsh in that range, and we're gonna expand more on this side. Okay, good. So we're still at 135. It's not perfect, but it should be enough. This is 1 minute, this is 2 minutes, so yeah, we're gonna have enough with that. And for the tunics, this is actually on, in there. We could potentially add it there to get again a bit more bonus. Yeah, let's do that. Or not? Should we? Should we not? Yeah, for now we can. We can always move it later. So I know it's gonna take a bit of space, but hopefully not too much. Not great, but it's fine. Okay, so let me check how we're doing on these production chains. We are consuming as much wood as we're making. Timber is positive, of course. Reed hasn't started on this side, but we'll be fine. We're okay over here. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. So in a minute or so, we should have enough, 100% of everything done, and we'll be ready for upgrade. Oh, I forgot a warehouse in this corner. My bad. So yeah, we don't really have a choice. We're gonna put it here in the middle of the city. Let's upgrade a couple of houses. You can press shift to upgrade as many as possible close by. And in the meantime, let's go back to our ship over here. See what we found. Some wood, or timber to be precise. This is great. This is great. And yeah, he's asking us to come see him over here, but I'm gonna wait a bit. We also have these here, contracts. This is something we didn't talk about in the previous episode, so we'll look at that just now. It's new in Anno 117. Okay, so over here, that's we're going fine. We're still in negative, but it's also based on my land taxes. Not much I can do at this point. Okay, let's see.
Where would souls want guiding?
Oh, a passing water, that's the name of the tier 1. People sees your toga, bright with the colors of Roman nobility, and throws himself at your feet. Oh. Speaking no Latin, he gestures frantically to the weighers strapped to his ponies. Do you accept his offering? Take his shoes, take his tunic, show forgiveness. No, I'm gonna show forgiveness.
Such dilemmas don't fall upon me.
He had never known such mercy. He lowers his head. I want to be a good governor. I want them to like me.
River run clear.
He's grateful. It better be. Okay, so what do we have over here? A few more resources, please.
Away, Praetor.
Few more wood. Okay, some ropes, and maybe this is weapons. Again, I need to just deliver to my city. And yeah, this is increasing. Perfect. Soon
a war math do me the world of good.
we'll be able to upgrade to the next level. Remember, you don't need to give everything. 1 is enough at this level, but by giving everything, I'm obviously getting better outcomes in terms of money, people, etc. And it is ready to upgrade. So let me just get these, do another boat, because I think we need to do 3 if I remember correctly. Yeah, and then I'll see you in a sec. Anyways, we finished that optional mission, so again that gave us quite a bit of resources and including some weapons, so that's gonna be useful. We have our ship that's coming over here to the procurator, so that's gonna be great. And the city is so far going well. We're even in positive now, right? Making more money thanks to, in particular, those tunics and reeds. Let's follow my ship. Oh, I have some archers. Great. This was indeed the actual ship I did make. In Latium, it had some archers, so I'm glad I didn't lose them, like in the cinematic you saw at the beginning. I have to say, I do feel like the cinematic in Anno 1800 were a bit better. Let's talk to him and see what he wants to do.
You're here. That's good. News travels slowly to the Empire's extremities. You better fill us all in. Emperor Lucius is dead, you say?
Yes, Calidus is the Emperor now. He didn't think much of Lucius's choice of heir. Julia's locked up in a temple.
Calidus always did have the loyalty of the legions. But I'd never write off a snubbed Julia Augustina.
I don't see what she can do. He's got the Senate and the army, and she has, well, no one really.
Calidus may have frightened the Senate into temporary submission, but they don't like him. And she has all the connections.
How does he know
the
that?
daughter of Emperor Servius, conqueror of Albion, the true progenitor of Pax. Lucius took all the credit when he died, but defeating the Celts was Servius's triumph.
I see. Our glorious history. Virtue in war.
That might not mean much to you, but it sure does to Calidus. His father was a corpse bearer. He's got much to prove. Feel free to take a look around Whitecliff. I will answer your questions.
What questions? I don't have questions. We have the contract there.
Quarters with their contubernium. 8 each. You do what it takes to preserve the peace.
So these contracts, as you can see, they refresh from time to time, and this is, optional. You don't have to do it, but this is similar to some of the quests we had with traders and other AI in Anno 1800. You can, for example, deliver some resources, and then you will gain something, right? Some money, but it could be also something else. There's some ropes over here, and there is even military missions. So the good thing here, in my opinion, is you choose if you want to do them. It's not like you're forced. But yeah, this is something to look at. We have over here, they say, look at the castrum, look at the gaol. Okay.
The Skaha we can lay hands on, we keep here.
So that's the prison, basically. And the castrum.
This is the castrum. Men and resources are limited, but we make do.
My elephant is still here?
Let's not talk about the elephant in the room.
I like this elephant.
I notice you
Oh.
came here without a flagship. It's one of my duties as procurator to ensure the governor never goes without one.
Thank you. I like that. So we now have
Here's
two
your
ships.
flagship. If you ever lose it, the regulations will compel me to fit out a new one for you.
So yes, I know some people that kind of
You
play
summoned
with
me,
that.
Procurator?
Kind of always attack with their flagship on me.
Anxious, yes. I want you to go beyond the Limes, up to Carrickmore.
Why?
Carrickmore? That's Voada's holding, that is.
Precisely. We need to know what she's up to. She's watching my scouts, but she's not watching yours.
Okay. So yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. All right.
What do we do about these people then?
Through the waves!
I believe the Emperor expects us to conquer them.
Indeed.
We can hardly walk in and kill them all. We'll be relying on them to feed us.
We advance!
But we can Romanize them.
Listen here. Titania, Titanius. You'd best stay put until Manx returns. His visit might stir the waters.
Through the waves!
Stir the waters.
Well, strictly speaking, one would only need to subjugate their leaders. This Woada, for instance.
She's probably a lot more popular around here than we are. We'll have to win over some of these Celts.
What do you intend to do? Paint your face blue? Partake in druidic dances?
That sounds like a
If that's
good
what it
plan.
takes to keep them from murdering me in my sleep, sure. I'll do both.
She's very pragmatic, let's say.
Where are you going, mistress?
I'm just walking around in my boat.
I'd like to talk to Manx. Something's off. Manx! Manx, wait!
Yeah, he's waiting, don't
Through the
worry.
waves!
It's a game. It's not real life, and the guy is waiting for us to arrive. We can take our time.
Festina
But yeah,
Lente.
he's over here, I can see him. It's a quest target. If you don't know, just click and you'll see, you know, where they are. I do also see that we have another tutorial, active trade. We can sell goods to procurators. I mean, I showed you that in one of the first episodes. We can check what this procurator actually wants.
It doesn't look like much now.
He wants some porridge, some trousers, some sausage, and pretty much anything. He will buy anything. It's just that, you know, this may not be a great deal, versus these ones are probably a great deal. And the good thing is, by the way, he's also selling quite a lot, including timber. So if we're low on timber, we want to expand, we can do that. Now first, let's check what is happening with Max there.
Marcia Titania! I'm not sure now's the time, see? I'm off to...
I'm following.
Carrickmore, I heard. Why are you going? You didn't seem happy about it.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, well, Corvinus thinks Voada may attack the governor. He said we've got to keep you both safe. I'm not happy, but he's right. I'll scout the place.
What are we going? Like, it's crazy.
That is very noble of you, and him. But if there's going to be an attack, we better know what we're up against, right? We won't get in your way. Please?
If you say so. If you say
Corvinus will
so.
have my eyes.
We are not able yet to build new ships, but what we can do is upgrade our people. And this is...
Fine garb, this tunic.
Yeah,
It's not
okay.
bother me now.
And this is where it gets really interesting, because we can
I've never
upgrade
seen a
two different types.
beard like Manx's. Doesn't it bother him?
They all have a beard. What
It
are you
is
saying?
An item unique to Albionites. Hence no single word for it in Latin.
So yes, if we click on upgrade, you will see two paths. The Romano-Celtic and the
Our
Celtic.
scouts have sighted new land.
Now don't worry, you'll be able to do both. It's not like you have to really choose all the time. like different islands can have different ones, etc. Here they ask us to go either for the Mercator, which is the Romano-Celtic, where you're basically starting to transform those locals into, you know, Romans, or you can go with staying with the Celtic way, where you start with the Smiths and then you move to the Aldermen. We're gonna start with the Romano for now, and then later we can, you know, go full Celtic.
2 hearts, a cot, why not?
So for that one, you know, it basically becomes a bit similar to what we had in Latium, where we're gonna need some tiles, we're gonna need some bread, but it's not the same, right? We also need something new, like over here, this sausage. This is not something we had before. We did unlock the Governor Villa too. If you may what?
Out here, your cities will suffer without a barricade. If your husband should have a relapse, the responsibility of defending them falls to you.
So he wants us to build a barricade.
I don't have a man to spare. You'll need a barracks, and you'll need to train your own soldiers.
Oh, he gave us some nice weapons. Great. So we're gonna need to build some barracks.
New land.
We're gonna need to produce some tiles, as we just mentioned, and we're still moving towards the top of the map over here. We did discover a big one on this side. Yeah, 10 and 8. Some small ones too. And I'm guessing we're gonna arrive soon. Let's accelerate slightly the time. And
our scouts have sighted new land.
Another one on this side too. Okay. I don't see anything yet in this fog of war, which obviously disappears, right? It's not like the fog of war comes back. Oh, I saw a boat there. And we have arrived.
Carrickmore. You can already hear her voice on the wind.
Look at these troops. They're ready to attack. Ah, slow down. They're moving a bit fast. So we have our troops over here ready to attack. Here too. So it's definitely like a parrot, right?
He was only 4 when they burned this hall to the ground. He should have been safe.
Who? What happened?
Warriors of the Skaha! Did we not become strong again? Our blood thickening for each and every newborn ox. They say Rome's last emperor died like a dog. His pax is over. Look at his wench, decked in the wealth that Rome took from our ancestors. Do we, the Skaha, allow such insults to stand? Or do we remind him of the fate of Landinium, of Matiacorum? Iron from blood!
Hello. I'm new here. Who are you? What's happening?
So now you know who and what you're up against.
Clearly her threats are not to be taken lightly, and her fort
Carrickmore
is more than well defended. I mean to stay well clear of it. Speaking of, anxious. Let's be on our way.
Go easy now. The mist. The mist.
Time to go back home.
Salve,
Oh.
Praetor.
This
we trade
one.
with tribes across the whole of the Northern Sea.
Are we at
Slaves
war
and
already?
iron.
No, we're not at war. Okay. Well, that's something. That's
Time
something.
flies.
Let's go
And
back
we-
home. Right. Avoid this one at all costs. We're gonna produce some tiles.
Procurata, I believe the water is preparing for an attack.
Wouldn't be the first time.
The guy is completely blasé. But yeah, you know, she does that from time to time. So for our first island over here, now that we've chosen Roman or Mercator,
With a tunic.
we're gonna need to go a bit into that direction. When we get actually a bit higher, we will be able to have in the same island both of them. You know, both the Celtic and the Romans. But for now, we're basically choosing a way. So we're gonna have to do this. I don't think I saw, oh yeah, there was active trade. So we'll do that for sure, sell a few things. I did already, by the way, unlock, you know, the all good selling So that's fine, but yeah, we could sell, for example, a bit of wood. We have also quite a lot of these, so can sell some. I see there is something over here from Julia. I hope you are well and that your journey to Albion was uneventful. I am pleased to report that Calidus not expressed any more interest in my husband. Nevertheless, I implore you to be careful. I fear there is no good news. The noble has been named my custodian and I'm to be moved to her sanctuary. She's loyal to Calidus, the new emperor. So that's not great. Okay. Do look after Diana for me. What do you mean? I don't have Diana. Diana came with me? That's news to me. That's news to me. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a good end for this first episode in Albion. We've really set up just the basics. We have a production of wood over here. We have production of basic foods, services, and some fashion, and some shoes and hats. And therefore with this, we have been able to upgrade our first house to tier 2. Obviously, we're gonna need to get more than one house. We're gonna need to expand a bit further, probably on this side, right, and start making some of those new productions. But as you can see too, they probably also want us to get pretty quickly into the military aspect. So I'm excited for you to see this. Please smash the like button. Do tell me in the comments below if you have any questions, further requests, and I hope to see you next time.